Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Grand Prix World and the start of Season 8 of our Sauber Let's Play. And today we begin the 2005 season. It's going to be a big one. We've had some new recruits to the team. We've also took out a humongous loan of £76 million to see us through the rest of this series. Fingers crossed. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, over 48 races. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully you guys are good. We're going to find out how the car is today after winning both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships last season with Barrichello and, you know, the Hakkinen respectively. We are hoping to go back-to-back this year with our 5-star, 100% efficiency designed car. So that is hopefully going to be what happens. But Damon Hill has announced his plans to retire at the end of the current season. That's definitely a shame for him. Mika Hakkinen's got more concentration this year. He's got better at overtaking. He's got less skill this year, though. Barrichello has more concentration, is better at overtaking, has a better wet weather setup as well. We've got a new test rig. Our wind tunnel technology has been superseded, which is a shame, as has our workshop. And we will be getting 30 million in funds this season. Okay then. We have got drivers that are out of contract at the end of this year, so definitely need to start thinking about that. We'll have a quick look at who's where. At Arrows, you've got Jan Magnussen and Jason Watt. Jarno Trulli in there as the test driver. Pedro Diniz and Michael Schumacher continue with Benetton. Olivia Penas and Esteban Tuero continue at Ferrari. Zonta and Nakano are continuing at Jordan. Damon Hill, who is of course retiring at the end of the season, continues with Monteramini at McLaren. Jack Villeneuve and Alexander Vogt are at Minardi. Redon and Takagi are at Prost. Barrichello and Hakkinen continue this season at Sauber. At Stewart, you've got Ricardo Rosset and Nick Heidfeld. And then at Tyrrell, you've got Fisichella and John O'Lacey making his return. And at Williams, you've got Eddie Irvine and Stefan Sarrazin. So out of the sport this year, David Coulthard, that is a big one. And a big shame, really. I mean, he's been a guy that's been unlucky in his career. Went to Stewart, of course, early on in the series. And, yeah, did win the first World Championship of this playthrough. I mean, perhaps he could be somebody that comes in and replaces Hakkinen this season. I mean, Hakkinen, you know, he's a grand old age, and it would save us some money, to be fair. But no, I think we definitely want to keep Rubens Barrichello in the main seat. He is our world champion. I think we want to increase all of this a little bit. Try and persuade him to come. We've got 3 seasons left, hopefully. He will want to do that. Let's find out. Oh, salary not high enough, apparently. Okay. The second seat. Let's see if we can get Coulthard. I think Coulthard would be a good alternative to Hakkinen. You know, he's going to be almost as good in most areas. And Hakkinen now 36, so we'll be on the downward spiral. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get Coulthard in. Well, he does want to stay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So we can get Coulthard in, we just need to up the championship bonus. But yeah, Barrichello, I think we want to build it around him now. I think Hakkinen came in, has done a wonderful job, but it may well be time to say goodbye to him. Commercial-wise, of course, Ian Phillips, we want to get him back for next season again. I'm going to have to increase his salary slightly. He wants 9%. I mean, that is crazy. Absolute craziness. But we will try and get him. Rory Byrne, I mean, I'd rather have Big Wah, to be honest. Much cheaper option. I'll actually offer him 3 million. And that will be a lot less. Oh, championship bonus too low. We'll see. We'll see if we can get Big Harv back again next season. Adrian Newey, far too much money. Although Gary Anderson is free. Well, let's see if we can get Big Harv back next season. Okay. We will offer Gary Anderson a similar deal. No, he doesn't want to either. And Patrick Head, far too expensive. And Chief Mechanic, Neil Stepney, I suppose, is going to be the guy. Although Pagliarini, much cheaper option and actually better at his job. Let's give him an offer that he can't refuse. Contract too long, that is so frustrating. Okay. Right, we can sort that in a little bit. Okay, let's find out how good our car is going to be this season with our testing plan. We always tend to do a decent amount of testing at the first race of the season. Yeah, let's try 15% on everybody. 15 times 6 is 90, so I'll leave a little bit of mechanic room for improvement. Do we have a third car? I'm not sure we do have a third car, actually. Oh, no, we do. We do. Let's get the fourth car bought and built. Just while we can. We have got a lot of money in the bank, so let's just remember that. Don't have to scrimp and save too much. Okay, let's perform the testing. No, everything except fuel. Right, let's find out how good our car is then. Please be a good car. Only 69%. I mean, that's not bad. It's not quite what we were expecting, though. I must admit. We're looking like we've got a very reliable car, which is good. Ferrari, again, have given us a fairly dodgy rear wing hazard. But hopefully that should improve fairly quickly. Hard tyres are decent. Soft tyres have work to do. Intermediates, once again, already maxed out, which is good. Let's get the soft tyres sorted out. And fuel-wise, not too bad, really. Could have been worse, most definitely. Okay, perfect. Okay, can't start work on any of that just yet. Let's start work on the gearbox, get that up to standard. Might as well stick 100% of the guys on that, because driving aids wise, not going to make any difference. Yeah, let's get our stuff done. Let's go and get a full quarter of spare parts, and then we'll have a little look at commercial stuff, which we have already got some things in place for next year. So it shouldn't, hopefully, be too bad. I might leave somebody on licensing to try and get some money from that this time round. But I'm excited for the start of the season and seeing where our car is compared to the rest of the field. Let's pass on that research. Cool. Right. Okay. Into the commercial land of opportunity. Let's see what we've already got in place. So we've already got Eastern Petronas for next year. So that's two big ones already done and out of the way. So engine-wise, I think we want to try and maybe move away from Ferrari power. Although we have got an extra works partner in Prost this year, which is interesting. Mercedes always tend to put a solid unit together. Ford do as well. It's going to be tough to get a deal with Mercedes, you would imagine, because Ferrari have already got one of the works deals. Yeah. I don't know, maybe we just stick with Ferrari. And stick 15% on that. Tyre wise, if you look at the performances, they're very, very similar. If anything, I think Goodyear are the slightly better option. Oh, Michelin. Well, I didn't know we had 3 tyre suppliers in the... Have we got any other engine suppliers? No, I don't think so. But Michelin have joined the sport. Right, let's have a look then. Not great. And do they have a works deal on the table for next year? They do have a works deal, but it's already sewn up by Minardi and Prost. So, but that is so cool. I knew people could come into the sport. I didn't know that was going to happen this year. So let's go 15% on that. That's fine. Fuel-wise, I don't think anybody new is in there. Perhaps Petrobras is new. Let's have a look at the book. I mean, I think Shell could be a good option. It'd certainly allow us to develop quicker, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get Shell involved with the team. Yeah, and then sponsor-wise, I think we want to speak to our current sponsors first. Okay, and then we've got 6% on our license and stuff. There's a decent demand for clothing. Let's go for that. Let's see if we can start making some money off that. Right, into team orders for the season. We're going to go more aggressive than ever. No, we're not actually. I'm going to bottle it. Yeah, that's fine. Right, confirm orders. Yeah, I think speed-wise we're going to be fine. Let's just try and solve those issues there. We've went nearly 2 seasons without being stepped on for that. I think we're going to go hard tyres. Okay, that's fine. Very good. Yeah, if it's gone down a little bit. There we go. That's fine. Right. Yeah, let's get into it then. First race of the season in Australia, and number 1 and 2 on our car. Let's see how we get on. 27 degrees, very dry for qualifying. Will McLaren make a return? Will it be ourselves and Ferrari once again? Let's find out. Oh, 2nd and 3rd out of the bat. And look at that. The Michelin runner of Laurent Redon for Prost is on pole position by a 1/10 of a second. We're there in 2nd and 3rd, Hakkinen and Barrichello. Then Jason Watt is in 4th for Arrows. Takagi in the Prost is 5th. So Prost are looking brilliant. That is awesome. Benetton in 6th there for Michael Schumacher. Eddie Irvine there in 7th. And then Jan Magnussen 8th. Pedro Diniz in 9th, and then Sarraz in 10th. Panis and Tuero outside of the top 10 for Ferrari. They were big players last season. Rossett and Heidfeld for Stewart 13th and 14th. Damon Hill down in 15th place for McLaren. That is devastating for them. Zonta and Nakano next for Jordan. Monterimini 18th. Then Wirtz 19th for Minardi. Fisichella still languishing at the back for Tyrrell. Villeneuve 11th, and John Alesi on his return 12th. And a long, long way off the pace of his teammate Fisichella. But 26 degrees and overcast for your race day today. Let's see how we get on with our one-stop strategy. Yeah, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting 2nd and 3rd, I must admit. I thought we'd probably be back down to 5th and 6th. That's usually where we start out seasons. But not this time, apparently. So 28 laps on the first stint, and then 30 on the second. And let's see how we get on in race day. It's going to be podiums. Are we going to win the first race of the season? Yes, we are. We do win the first race, and it's world champion Rubens Barrichello who wins the first race of the year. Redon and Takagi 2nd and 3rd there for the Prost team. Irvine 4th for Williams. Schumacher 5th for Benetton, and Jason Watt in 6th. Hakkinen had an early brake failure, which is a big shame. Damon Hill, suspension failure very early on. What a shame for him. No idea how much money we lost there. Was that nearly 2 million? Well, we made a profit of 74 million apparently. Yeah, I suppose we'll just have to keep an eye on that. But, oh, Jacques Villeneuve wants to set up a secret meeting with you to talk about a possible driving deal. Okay, I've not seen that, but let's talk. Let's talk, Jack. Where is he? Where's Villeneuve? There he is. Is Villeneuve still good enough? How old is Villeneuve these days? 33. So probably the same age. Well, I mean, 18 million. I'm sorry. I don't want to speak to you, I'm afraid. Not for that much. Right, Coulthard. Let's increase his championship bonus. Hey, he's accepted. Nice. Nice. Okay, so David Coulthard will join us next season. And we'll be there for the rest of the career mode. So Mika Hakkinen will be leaving at the end of the year. Still want to get Barrichello in for next year. Salary not high enough. Could be an issue. Don't want to lose Barrichello this early on. Ian Phillips on 9%, and he has accepted. Okay. Designer. We'd quite like Bigloire. Nice. So we are going to have Bigloire again next season. Oh, has Postlewaite left? Oh, no, he hasn't, no. Yeah, I mean, they're very, very similar. Let's try and keep Harvey. Let's see if he'll accept that. Yes, he will. Okay, so he's going to be with us until the end. And then we do want Pagliarini. He said the contract was too long. And this time he does accept. So, very good. And that is exactly what we want. So we've got all of our key staff in place for next season. Other than a lead driver. Coulthard, number 2. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting going into next year. But there you go. Laurent Redon took his first ever pole position. Barrichello won another Grand Prix. Fastest lap by Redon. McLaren hopes to close a deal with Eddie Irvine. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Right, let's see how stuff is getting along. Yeah, I think we need to do some more of this, don't we? Let's increase the mileage ever so slightly to see if we can get a full bar this time. Perfect. Okay, development. We've found out what's wrong with the car, so we can now start work on that immediately. On the 2005 chassis. Hang on. Why wouldn't it let me? Ah! There we go. It's because we didn't have enough people. That's fine, so 50% on that. We're going to increase the performance of our throttle for next season, and then we can pass on the research points, and we can start working on our engine, fuel, and tyres. So our engine, fuels, increase that. Tyre-wise, what do we want to increase? Perhaps the hard tyres. Get them maxed out as soon as possible. Okay, and engine-wise, let's get that improvement going. There you go. Pretty good. And now we can repair our cars. Might as well leave that now and swap these cars round a little bit. Car 1 and car 4 is what we're going to use for this next Grand Prix. Let's upgrade the technology. Might as well get those spare parts fixed up as well. Perfect. Right, commercial wire. Oh, hang on. Yes, we don't want to talk to Jack Villeneuve anymore. Enough testing, that's fine. An unused advantage, apparently. Okay. Cool. Right, let's head to the commercial land of opportunity and see what we've got. So, FedEx very, very happy to work with us again, as are Ferrari. On the works deal, they want to give us £12 million. We are going to play the success card on that Ferrari deal. We have got a 2-season deal with Goodyear and a 1-season deal with Shell that they are going to shell out some money with us. Ha ha ha. Very good, very good. Okay, that all looks good. Right, let's head into the Grand Prix then. Confirm those orders straight away. Yeah, definitely want to increase the heat capabilities of the car. Just with how much we struggle. We're going to go soft tyres for Rubens Barrichello this time out. And stick with the hards for Mr. Mika Hakkinen. Right, let's head into the second Grand Prix of the season. 72,400,000, so we'll keep an eye on that figure. Light rain in qualifying, of course. Right, this should benefit Rubens a lot. And it feels like a pole position's coming. And it does indeed. And it is Rubens Barrichello, the world champion, a 123.7. Michael Schumacher, incredibly close to that time, as was Eddie Irvine in third. Panasser fourth, and then Denise fifth, and Hakkinen down in sixth. 7/10 off the pace. Yeah, nobody missing the 107%. Light rain again for the race, so that's very interesting. I think we found last season the way to go is to two-stop it. So let's find out how we get on in the race. It is going to be a podium. Can we win the race once again? Yes, we can. It's a 1-2, and it's Rubens Barrichello that wins the second race of the season now, with Mika Hakkinen in second, and both cars lap the whole field. Eddie Irvine third, Schumacher fourth, Dennis fifth, and Damon Hill scraping a point for McLaren. Very good for him. But, wow, lots of attrition in this race. Goodness me, half the field were out, including both Prosts, which, you know, is a shame for them. It really is. But there you go. Barrichello clean sweep of the points so far this season. Mika Hakkinen in third there, and we are strolling away in the Constructors' Championship. We're losing $2 million a race as it stands. Quite a big amount of money to lose. David Coulthard will be joining next year. Ian Phillips wants to join us and has, of course. Loic Biguar has. Postlethwaite has as well. And Pagliarini has. Very good. Okay. How are we doing commercial-wise? Goodyear's already offered us a partner deal. Got a customer deal with Ferrari. Making good progress in our talks with Shell and FedExpress and HSBC. Okay. Nice. Very good. Okay. Right, Rubens Barrichello. Damn it. Barrichello is joining Williams next season. That is gutting. That is gutting. Who can we get? Who can we get? I mean, obviously Hakkinen. Hakkinen's a pretty good solution. Ralph Schumacher. Just absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted that we've lost Barrichello. I suppose we have to try and keep Hakkinen now at the team. Just gonna really struggle to pay his salary. He wants even more than that. We could be in a lot of trouble here. I mean, the next best option is probably somebody like Tuero or Trulli even. Yeah, we can't go for Damon Hill, even though he's probably still the best pound-for-pound driver on the circuit. I mean, he must be in his 40s now. 44, crikey. Ralph Schumacher is a possibility. Yeah, I'm struggling. I am struggling. I mean, Villeneuve is just far too expensive and not even that good an option anymore. Particularly. Barrichello is the best guy. And we've lost him. We've lost him. Yeah, I suppose we're just going to have to wait another round and hope to get Hakkinen, but yeah. Oh, what a deal for Williams. What a deal for Williams. Okay. Right. We got to get over it. We got to move on. Testing wise, this will be fine. Okay. All right, let's perform that testing. Didn't manage to get the fuel, which is annoying, but fine nonetheless. Okay, I'll increase that. In fact, no, we probably only want to go for 25% on that. And then we want to start work on next year's car. Cool. Okay, right. Yeah, we need to just get over it really, don't we? Let's improve the heat on the car. Nice. Tyre wise, let's improve those wet tyres. Yeah, only need to do one more round of tyre testing and that'll be done. Fuel-wise, we're going to get another 2 improvement points here. So hopefully just another round of that as well. Right, let's get our cars maintained, pass on the research points, and get the cars sorted out. But yeah, absolutely gutted that we're losing Rubens. But let's get him his 2nd World Championship. I'd love to bring Michael to the team, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. But we can try. Perhaps next season. I mean, you know, we've got David Coulthard coming next year. There's no real reason why we can't go and get a decent driver like a Heidfeld or a Trulli and see if we can get them some success in F1. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can get Hakkinen again, but I don't really want to spend that much money, if I'm honest with you. It's already a lot. Go on, let's see if we can get somebody else in for next year. I don't want him. Don't want Radon. Ralf Schumacher. I mean, how old's he these days? 29. He is a half-decent driver. Heidfeld. I mean, he's probably the best available. Dare I say it? You know, Trulli would be the other one, but just not quite as good. Go on, let's see if we can get Ralf Schumacher in. Let's see if we can offer him a decent whack. So he doesn't want to join us, basically. Which I'm not really sure why. Okay, fair enough. Right, that's all sorted. Let's have a look at our deals. So we got some progress on that, massive progress on the Goodyear deal and Ferrari deal. Awesome. Right. Just double check that they're all coming to the event. Yes, they are. Nice. Right, let's go. Oh, don't want to do that just yet. We need to actually assemble our cars and do the setup points. But you know, the intention was there. We were all ready to go. It's nice to start the season with the fastest car. It really is. It's took a lot of pressure off the start of this season. Okay. Just checking we don't have another one. That's fine. Okay, let's get into the Argentinian Grand Prix then. Light rain again for qualifying, so it's going to be, you would think, another pole position for Barrichello. And that is indeed the case. Pole position, 1-3 in fact, and 8/10 quicker than Eddie Irvine. Hakkinen in third ahead of Schumacher in fourth. Hill manages to drag his car into fifth, and Alesi brings the Tyrrell all the way to sixth place. That is an unbelievable performance from him. Monteremini in the McLaren, though, doesn't qualify. 17 degrees and overcast for the race. I think Barrichello's on soft tyres and Hakkinen's on hards, I believe. So let's see how they get on. Who's going to have the better strategy for the race? It's another 1-2, and it's Rubens Barrichello once again that comes out on top. 3 out of 3 at the start of the season. Williams have got themselves a driver that is very much on the up. Mika Hakkinen finishes in second there, 3 seconds behind. Eddie Irvine third for Williams. Then you've got Schumacher fourth for Bennett and Diniz in fifth, and then Turo Takagi after that. Hill and Radon had an accident early on, but Barrichello running away with the championship as it stands, and we are running away with the constructors as it stands, which is pretty crazy. Before we finish off, let's see if we can get ourselves a driver. Let's talk to Schumacher again. He has accepted this time, so we can get Ralf Schumacher for the start of next year. I am just going to double check that there's nobody else in there that we want. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. Ralf Schumacher joined us from next year, and an all-new driver lineup, so that'll be exciting for our final 2 years of this career mode. But there you have it. That's where we'll leave it. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Grand Prix World content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.